I wanted to focus more on the demographics of the protesters that we see. Who are they exactly? How diverse they are? And I know that you've got some information on that as well.
Well, you know, I guess you just say they're mostly students because I've been on the scene and I've seen them, the people that are there. But what happens is when people get upset, then you see other people showing up. And I've seen even like office workers, people with suits on, walking through the area. So there's a kind of festive atmosphere. Now, people have taken opinion polls and found that there is a kind of gap between people that support democracy and people that support Occupy Central. So in some of the surveys that were taken show that a kind of something around 50-some% wanted the legislature, for example, to veto any bill based on the NPC decision. And yet only 30% in those surveys supported occupying Central or nonviolent sort of civil disobedience. So there is a reluctance to engage in contentious politics of that type. But it seems that when government is heavy-handed and so on, that seems to override that reluctance. And then a lot of people who were out on the street were interviewed saying they originally didn't support the Occupy Central movement, but once they saw the police tear gas and things going on the news, then they felt the need to come down there and participate.
Yes.
Go ahead, Victoria.
To elaborate on what Mike was saying, that I think I mentioned earlier that this is the first time ever that Hong Kong has a disruptive action. So because for all those years that there will be a protest, there will be a demonstration, a rally, however you call it, then for an they would just last for an afternoon or an evening, and then people would go home. This time, this is the first time that they're with this disruptive action, and so the organizers were a little wary that they understood that many people who would support democracy would not support this disruptive action, and that's why they chose October 1st in order to minimize the disruption.
Which was the holiday. There was a longer holiday in Hong Kong that time.
Yeah.